Greetings, YouTube. The doctor is in. Dr. Urias Papers here, coming at you with another commentary on Marvel Contest of Champions. And we have a new side quest today. So let's take a look at the new side quest. Here it is. It says 3 new side quests. It's really 1 new side quest. The Cosmic Omelet is still there, but we've got the side quest Deadpool's Mini Tour Maze. Here it is. There are 5 different threat levels. Of course, we're going to do threat level 5. We get a team of 3, and if we hit the preview, you can see, eventually, here it is right here, it requires these tickets to get in. Mini Tour Backstage ticket or a Mini Tour ticket. So these are different things. One is a Backstage Pass, and it allows you to go to the path where you can choose where you want to go, and there are chests on every path. So there's a chest, that level 4 chest is there, the level 3 chest is there, and my guess is there's going to be different rewards in each one of those chests, so you could choose what you get. At the end, we are going to have to fight a mystery mutant opponent who happens to be part of the Deadpool family. So it's Deadpool, it's Gwenpool, it's Platinum Pool, it's Goldpool, it's Venom Pool, and that's it. No X-Force Deadpool, so it's the pools. And each one of these paths, of course, has different nodes on them. Again, there are A, B, C, D, E, 5 different paths. So where do we get the passes to get in, the tickets and such? Okay, so there are several ways. First off, we got a new solo event in the family. Here it is right here. And we can get tickets. And how do you get the tickets? You get points. How do you get points? You win fights, any fight. You can see I've already got 1 ticket. Win a fight as Deadpool, X-Force, Platinum Pool, Gold Pool, Venom Pool, or Gwenpool, you get 2 points. So you get more points. But I just auto-fought like on the car on my drive home, and you can see I've got every single one of these already. But we're only allowed to claim 1 at a time. So we get that first one, and we have to wait till tomorrow to get the second ticket. Now, the ticket allows us to go into the side quest, and we're going to do a run on this. The ticket allows us to go into the side quest and go a path that is random instead of a path that we get to choose. The chosen path requires the Mini Tour Backstage ticket. The random path, which is this one right here, which it's going to be random, that is the ticket itself. And I would rather be able to pick the path that I want than be able to just randomly go. And the reason for that is if you choose the random one, you can see these guys are all around 90,000 power index. And the nodes are different on each one of them. Like this one has non-critical experimentation. Each non-critical hit on the defender has a 50% chance to inflict a random debuff on me. These random debuffs, blah, 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 dazed and confused, calcify. Whereas this path here has mutual energize, escalating prowess, beat the buzzer. This path has adaptive power shield, no-hit mercy, and matador. I hate all of those. The champions that are all around have the same ones. And they have a linked node as well. They're linked. So, and then we've got aggression, regeneration, buffet over time, buff toggle unstoppable. And then there's a pathway over here that is transducer, gimme shelter, defensive transfer. So you can't like prepare for all of these paths. I could look at the champions and pick champions I thought would be pretty good for like all the paths. But if I'm able to pick, like if I pick this first one, then I definitely want something that is going to do some heal reversal. So that is a thing. Now, where do we get the passes, the backstage passes? So there are, and in addition to that, we've got some Special objectives, we got the Maze Master, and this is where all of our Mysterium is, by the way. If you were wondering where the Mysterium is, it's here. So we've got to do threat level 5, 6 times. That's it, and we'll get a whole bunch of Mysterium. We'll get an extra ticket, and look at that. There is a mini tour backstage ticket there after we do this 6 times. So we're not going to get this the first time, okay? So that is a thing. However, in the store, and it's not this store, in the unit store, there is, for $10, you can get one of these backstage passes and 4 tickets. And that's pretty much the only way that you can get these backstage passes, and you can get 2. So you can get a maximum of 3. For $3, you can get a ticket, and you can get up to 4 of those, but only 4. You get enough tickets to be able to do this a bunch of times. I'm pretty sure that the rewards will roll over a bunch of times. So, there is that. I am probably going to get one of these just to be able to show you how this works. I'm going to do one of these runs randomly, and I'll do one on a path that I choose. So we'll do the random one first, but this is the only way. There's only 2 ways to get the backstage pass. That's to buy it or to get it through doing the special objective 6 times. There was another thing here. Actually, that was it. I think that was the offer that they were offering us. That was it. So it's only 2 ways to do it. So let's go ahead and put a team together to do a random path, and then I'm going to do a full path, but a chosen path. So who do I want? Well, I think I'm just gonna take Count Nefaria, because if I get somebody that does power gain, then he's gonna take care of that. If I get someone that does regen, he is going to take care of that. That'll be taken care of. I think I am going to choose Venom the Duck, just because he in a story quest, he's pretty awesome. He goes through things pretty quickly. And I think I'm going to take Bastion, just because Bastion's pretty great too. Out of all the science, I would choose Count Nefaria. Out of skill, for this, probably either Shang-Chi, Mole Man, or Nick Fury. I may actually just take Nick Fury, because he can just wreck through things. For mutants, probably Onslaught or Jean Grey, maybe Storm. For cosmics, probably Scream. I have Super Skrull at a really high ranking, just because we got the things for him. So, Hyperion is a good choice. I think Scream is pretty good. Vox is pretty good. For tech, again, Yondu is awesome. You can't go wrong with Bastion. The Maker's pretty good. There's a whole bunch of choices for tech. And then for Mystic, Spiral or Werewolf by Night are always pretty good choices, as well as is Indian Spider-Man Praveter. He's probably a pretty good choice. But this is who we're going to take. We got enough tickets, so we're going to do a random path here. Let me fix my microphone before it falls apart too badly. We're going to do a random path, and we're going to put a boost on, because that is something I think that we need to have for this. I got to claim my ticket. Let's claim the ticket first. That's probably a really important thing. Let's claim that. I'm probably going to have to start that. Nope, I don't have to start it over. Okay. And we're gonna unlock the gate. We're going to go through, and we're going to get a random. It just says chance it. Here we go. Okay, I'm pretty happy with that. So the nodes that we got on here are aggression. Every 2 seconds, defender gains an indefinite regeneration passive that has a heal rate of a little bit. When the attacker triggers a buff, it is immediately nullified, and the defender gains a regen, and then every 9 seconds, the defender gains an unstoppable. So and this looks like it's all Mystic, so we'll be running, and it's the 4-star chest as well, so we'll see what's in that 4-star chest. And I think we're going to be running we're going to be running Count Nefaria for the whole thing. So let's put a 15% on. Let's put a 15% on. And let's put a 30% on because I've got a ton of them. And as these guys get regens, I'm going to regen, and they won't. I'm going to shut that off. So there we go. And we can... All right, he got an unstoppable. I want to get this... Oh, what the heck just happened there? All right, that's all going to get turned over. I'm going to start regenning now. And we got to watch that unstoppable. All right, he's done. Okay, and we're at 94% health. I got most of the health back. I made a couple of mistakes there, but we got through it. But Count Nefaria is going to be... He's going to be the perfect one here because he reverses regen and he basically steals health. This is going to be an easy one. We want to bait out special 1s from him. I want to do special 2s from Loki. Okay. Okay. And... he had a unstoppable there. Oh, I went too forward. Oh, that was sweet. Oh, what happened? How did I get stunned? All right, that's fine. We might as well go for a special 3. And this is not going to matter that he's got an unblockable because it's a special 3, so... Oh, dude, come on. All right, we're going to take him out. Okay, and we're at 97 health. See how much he regenerates during this? We went into that at 94 health. I got hit a bunch of times, unfortunately, and we ended up at 97% health. So, I mean, he is the guy to wreck all of this. Okay. We're going to do the same thing. Same thing. Yep. Come on. Okay, I don't care. Because we want to get up. Ah, she's hitting me. But she's regenerating. Come on. There we go. She's got so much regeneration, but I'm getting back all of it. All of it. It doesn't matter that I'm... See the 1s coming off of her? That's all the reverse regeneration. Done. And we're at 94%. It's very easy matches. Okay. So let's take a look at the boss here. It's going to be Gold Pool. And we get this Daunting Doom. So anytime any champion gains a bar of power, the attacker is inflicted with a Daunted, which is going to make their special attacks do more damage. The affected champion takes increased damage during opponent's special attack. We've got Daunted Blockade. If the attacker is suffering from at least 5 effects, the defender activates a special attack, is passively unblockable. We don't really care about that. I would rather do either special 1s or 2s for that guy. So we've got Encroaching Root. So there's a timer. Every 12 seconds, we're passively muted for 4 seconds unless we're performing a special attack. and then Fatal Fury, which we're going to have to suffer through that. So when the defender's health first falls to 15%, they get an indestructible passive for 9 seconds and an indefinite fury. Now, if you have Provider, he will stop that from happening. But we're gonna go ahead and I think we're gonna try and use the duck on this one. Let's see how well the duck works. I don't want to absorb that stuff. We got to go and do that. I mean, he is taking a ton of damage right now. I was getting ready to get... I would like to get to a... There we go. There we go. He's done. He's regenerating a lot, but that's okay. Now he's just going to take a ton of damage. I mean, look at all that. Because we got our special 2 off and got the toxic armors on him. So, not too bad. We got lucky, and we picked the right one. But I think that those 3 champions... Okay, so we got 4 10%, 1,000 7-star Titan shards. So 4 10% tier 6, and 1,000 6-star relic crystal shards. So that's not too bad. So let's go ahead, and I'm going to get the pass, and we're going to do a run on the pass. First, I got to figure out, we're going to put this on that. I'm trying to get 13 on each one of these. So, okay, so we're going to, and then we also, oh, we get 4 of these. That's right. Okay. We get 4 of these. So that should be 3. And then we also got the Maze Master. So, and I know I don't have a whole lot of this. So we've done 1 run. We need to do 4 more to get the pass. But I'm going to do a separate video with the pass, so you can see what the pass looks like in a separate video. But we got all that done. Pretty standard, pretty easy stuff. So, all right, that is what I have for everybody today. I appreciate everybody tuning in, and I will catch everybody later.